Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my Panthers. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome, just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving till I be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face way. Now it's like worth for 10K or cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage to be like, see the car going ahead.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. New season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The NFL's active leader in rush yards, Derrick Henry.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason. To that first throw of the year.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Willis on the option to the right.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Well, for the Titans in 2023, they figure to be a team that battles for a division title. At least that's what it looks like from my vantage point, Charles. What do you think needs to go right for them to win the AFC South?
I think some retooling, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And when you start with the offensive line, their pride and joy, they've got to rebuild that part of the team because that's the engine that makes their offense run. Everything comes off the fact that their offensive line usually controls the line of scrimmage.
And Henry going to have a Titans 1st down as he'll get this down to the 23.
In motion goes the tight end.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick.
And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. Pass the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Later one. Express. Your mind.
Carr.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away.
Back deep, Jakeem Grant. That's taken at around the 40. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Tannehill.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Badgley able to knock this one through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both of these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quality run by Kamara, who's the same dependable and often spectacular back the Saints drafted in 2017. Another season of nearly 900 yards rushing and 500 receiving yards.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Again, it's Kamara. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Carr now to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget...
Touchdown, Saints!
Chris Olave,
48 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
On the counter, here's Kamara.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 18 more yards there and another first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Willis looking to throw it. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, 26 yards.
And the Titans are once again back in front.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Throwing on first down is Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll.
6-18.
On second down, here's Carr. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll air it out deep for Thomas, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on fourth down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Grant on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Willis looking to throw it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Third down, it's Willis.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
They go play action with Willis.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Fulton. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
It's a new season.
As
So
we'll get
both
you
these
over to
coaching
Orlando,
staffs
we're
likely
standing
making
by
plenty
is
of
Jonathan
adjustments
Coachman.
after
He
their
has our
first half
EA
of football.
Sports halftime
So for the call
report.
of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Kamara up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line.
29. 29. Raider 1. 93. Easy. Kill. Express. 694. That's up.
To throw his car. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Gets past one man. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Carr keeps it on the sneak. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Derek Carr scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A man who played collegiately at nearby Tulane, it's Tajay Spears.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He completes it to Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
They go play action with Willis.
And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and the lead will hold at 10.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Carr now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
6:37.
Now Carr.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
What's good on the extra point? And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
On third down, it's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Carr to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. That one good for 37 yards. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. First down carry for Henry.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On second down, here's the option.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Now Willis to throw. He's got his man. Big catch by Wiley.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Willis to throw. Cockrell holds it in left side. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Willis looking to pass it.
They'll roll him out right.
Got his man, Cockrell.
What's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down? That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Willis back to throw it.
And that is incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
You're mine. Hey, 734.
Carr.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Here's Carr. It's complete. Kamara.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Throwing his Carr. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your...
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Guys, I'm go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Guys, I'm go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that.
And they even got enough change in the meter. Double part looking like Bane in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jumped in the front seat to play with the speakers. Thunder my plans, judge my plans. Plasma night, stomping my customized vans. Plush like brush like plus, I got 'em up. Plus size Panamera truck, I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like Chex Mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust out my dad face, your